Let's walk you through and you will decide for yourself. To get started, let's visit school.techsystem.world. You start by signing up yourself. Then you can go ahead and register your academic institution. And now you have your institution dashboard. But if you try to click, you will be required to pay $10 to activate. So let's pay the $10. I won't display my bank details here. Now our dashboard is active. We will start by adding academic years, which are various durations that you have. They may or may not correspond to actual years. Next we shall add our levels. These are the various learning level, for example classes, grades, years. Now we shall go ahead and add periods. These are various divisions that exist in an academic year, for example terms, semester. Next are faculties. These are mainly applicable in higher learning institutions as they help group students. If our institution doesn't have them, you don't need to add them. Now we will go to subject or units, which are various classes being taught in an institution, for example maths, physics. On adding, you should select on which level, period and faculty each one belongs to. If it belongs to all of them, just check all of them. Let us now add subject or unit activities. These are various tests in a subject or unit, for example CATs, practical exams. We can now move into adding staffs. Here fill whatever is applicable to your institution. If you add email and contacts, you should ensure that they are correct, as using these is where a staff is able to access his portal. For the contact, ensure the country code is correct and it has a plus sign at the beginning. Now the staff can sign in with the email or contact that we have used and access his institution portal from his phone or laptop. Now let us go to the secretary place and add a student. Also here you can fill details that are applicable in your institution, but if you will add a student or guardian email, just ensure they are correct, as through them a student or guardian will be able access the portal. Also make sure the correct academic year, level, faculty and period is selected. Now we can go ahead and try to fetch the students that have been added. Here we can search students and also be able to download the students list. Next we go to the finance place and we start by retrieving students list. At the finance you can invoice students, receive student payments. There is also a mass invoicing option where you can select an academic year, level, period and faculty of students you want to invoice. We move on to the teacher or tutor or lecturer place. We begin by retrieving our students list. Next we move on into adding student assignment score. A teacher can search a student so he doesn't have to do it manually to add the scores. These are scores for non-formal assignments, for example homework or assignment. They might be good to gauge and have a point of reference for the student progress. A teacher can also add students' exams scores, which are the activities that we added at the beginning. Also here a teacher can also search for a student, hence he doesn't have to do it manually. For performance or standardized-based curriculum, a teacher can view and download class ranking based on the exam marks added. Let's go back to finance and check expenses, where you can view and filter our institution expenses. Next, we can check on the timetable setup. The added levels and faculties will already be available, so we begin by adding intervals, which are various class lengths that we do have in a day. And we can now add classes respectively. You may need to refresh to ensure that everything gets updated. Since we have students, let's check if they can be able to access their portal either through their email, contact or guardian email or contact. This was made like so that even juniors who may not have an email or contact, they can use their parents' contact or email to access the portal. But I think it's also a good thing for the guardian to be able to see a student progress. That's TEKsystems School Management System. Let us know on the comments your opinion about it. Also consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for any updates.
Tech Systems, you're a success, partner.